Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Heroes of the Storm. And this is my first Hero League game ever. There you can see the two team makeups after the draft, and I'm playing Johanna. I'm playing the team's tank here, Warrior. So I'm gonna set up an entirely different playlist, which is nothing but these Hero League games. This is all going to be post-gameplay commentary. Why? Well, I do want to concentrate a little bit harder when I play in the Hero League. As in, you know, it takes a little bit from your concentration when you are playing and talking at the same time. That is one big part of it. Although these days I'm fairly good at, well, giving running commentary no matter what the heck else I am doing at that time. But I do wanna try a little bit harder when I play Hero League. And it has taken me quite a while to actually go and do my first Hero League games. I mean, by this time on level 40 I have done hundreds of games of Heroes of the Storm already in quick matches and co-op and whatnot. But I just didn't feel like I needed to play Hero League before this. I didn't have any reason to, and I didn't feel like it. And finally I'm like, okay, let's finally jump into this business and do some stuff. And I'm just doing mid lane here, just blinding stuff up as Johanna, because, well, I did pick up Johanna, no one else wanted to play a warrior here, and I am very okay at playing warrior, because it's one of those two roles that I rather play. If I get to pick my role, if nobody else picks these two roles, I'm always going to be, well, primarily a support, because that is what I really love to do, or I am going to be the team's tank, a warrior in this case. Because of my supporting nature, I am a very supportive player, and when I find I have become very adept at healing for the teammates. It's like I put myself into the positions where it is, well, typically risky for me to go into, but I find I am fairly good at positioning myself in such a way as to keep all these squishies alive, because that's what I like to do already when I am playing the support. So, as you can see here, I am definitely the front row target, and there is the blind and I die, but we do get a kill trade on that. Although, well, we did lose more than one dude there, but well. That's how it goes at times. So, yeah. Hero League, how does it differ from Quick Match really? I don't really know. Like by now, well, these videos are obviously going to be lagging behind somewhat, because, well, it's gonna take me a little bit of time to turn all of these games into videos, and I'd also have to play them first, and why not? So by now I've played a dozen or so Hero League games by the time I'm making this, and so far I haven't really seen any difference from these to the quick match, other than there is a draft at the start. In these early rankings at least, people play kinda the same as they do in quick match. In some cases they play worse, in some cases they play better. And that is also obviously on people's, like, did they get their comfort champions and all that stuff. But I have found now in watching these drafts that there is way too much, well, I'll have to say there is way too much, like, copying from various, like, tournament stuff. It's like, oh, this hero is very strong in tournaments, I will be picking it. And same thing goes for various talent builds as well. That is another point to make up. And yeah, I am pushing here because I want XP for my team. We are slightly behind. And leave that and then go downstairs to see if I can help Raynor grab up a kill here. And that might be a possibility. Let's pull her back and stun her and blind her, but nope, no dice on the kill. I do find myself taking more survivability talents when I play Hero League. It's like it just kind of comes naturally to me. It's like to do that. And very nicely Raynor grabbed an extra kill and we can push the lane back a little bit here. I have no idea why that Sylvanas like came out there to do stuff. It's like at that low HP, it's like at all. And that's essentially what I meant earlier when I said that to me people seem to play the same here, at least at these low rankings, but whatever. But right now, as you can see, we are ahead in XP suddenly, all of a sudden, like randomly. But the temple is coming up, so let's go contest the temple. Yeah, I haven't given too good commentary yet on this particular game. I was talking about other business because this is basically just the first of this playlist, which is going to be coming up and gonna include. Well, I'll try to have it include every single Hero League game of mine. I'm not gonna make the promise, but I will definitely try. And of course, if there is going to be some kind of a horrible game where I get disconnected and cannot connect back to it after like 2 minutes or whatnot of gameplay, I'm just not gonna add that because there's no point of showing 2 minutes of a gameplay. Then I disconnected. Whatever. What have you? But there you saw the whole peeling thing which I talked about. Yeah, I could have run away a little bit earlier, I suppose. But oh well. I at least managed to keep my teammates alive, and these guys are now going in a little too hard because everybody is dead already, and then they are pretty much gonna lose their lives over it. So yeah, we trading some kills back and forth. I'm gonna go top lane here because, well, they kind of have that, and not too much I can do about it, but I can push this down a little bit and secure us XP while they are getting XP for having the temple. So yeah, at least there is nobody of them at the temple at the moment, which is kind of interesting to see happen, but whatever. I'm gonna go up and try and do something about these things. Essentially, see if we can take a building or two here. It's like, for example, this little cannon tower would be awesome to take. And I'm gonna gather these up for the Master of the Fire, as in Keldas. To actually like burn down. Let's see if we can take down this fort here. Burn up unstoppable and all that stuff. To tank the fort, you can do that fairly well as Johanna. Johanna is really strong at healing. I don't honestly think she's very good at chasing or whatnot, but she's very good as a healing, and that's exactly what I want out of my like tanks. So yeah. And she's pretty damn survivable on top of that. Out of the heroic abilities, I just don't think the other one is worth it at all, so I am gonna be going with the Blast Shield, throwing around the Stunning Shields because it's so very good, although it does, well, it is a skill shot, so it can be occasionally missed in the course of action, but it is very strong. I really enjoy it. Can we kill Mr. Slug, who is way out of position? I'm just gonna burn my heroic here to ensure that kill. So, oh well. So now we have that, and then they are trying to do our golems. Let us do stuff, as in smack them around and have ourselves being smacked around by the goddamn boss. Okay, Vala is coming in from behind, so I have to like not chase and I have to make sure that we actually stay safe. Yep, there is Vala. I'm gonna blind Vala, and then it's gonna be a dead Vala. That's what I really like about Johanna the Blind. Against very popular specs, like in this case there is both a Sylvanas and Vala on the enemy team. Blind is really strong against both. I'm okay with that. Great. Hello, I'm gonna blind you, then we can hopefully run away. I'm gonna smack you around a little bit. I'm gonna grab those minions and stun them, so our minions will smack them around and so forth and whatnot. And anyways, right, thankfully we finally have Keldas coming in, and that's gonna be, well, keep all the enemies in the Phoenix, but the Phoenix was in not so great a location in all honesty, so that's about that. I'm gonna Hearthstone here. I was a little bit hesitant Hearthstoning actually, because I thought I would be interrupted like instantly with all those little creatures all over the place. But I was able to Hearthstone, get some mana back and whatnot. Their healer is down, and we are losing, well, or not losing, but missing one of our damage dealers. And I just tell these guys, I got top. I'm gonna go top, I'm gonna go contest this guy. I'm just gonna blind him and whatnot. Just gonna hang around here. You can throw the globe around. I'm gonna put on my unstoppable and then start smacking you around, make you afraid of me, because that's what you should be. You should be very afraid of the Crusader. It's nice of you to help me kill this stuff though. Now there is another blind and whatnot. Unfortunately they now have a healer here. So yeah. But this is where I also realized there. So I do have to go for more healing, more supported talents for myself, because actually the Rhaegar went for Bloodlust and not Ancestral Healing. Not sure what that was all about. It's like, I really dislike it when people pick up the support and then they don't actually play it as a support. It's like, if you wanna do that, just please tell me and I'll pick the healer and play the healer every single damn time, alright? It's like, you wanna play Tassadar, you freaking group up with me and I will play a healer for your Tassadar every single goddamn time. Because I love doing that, that's exactly what I love doing. And then it's like, I can support, and then I see a Rhaegar with a Bloodlust. Alright, so anyways, that just means that I have to play a little bit more safe and defensive and whatnot, but this is Sylvanas' skill, facilitated by the Blessed Shield, because Blessed Shield is awesome. I really love that hero. It's very good at both, well, chasing and peeling. It's actually one of the abilities which allows Johanna to be a really good chaser. Although I do admit there is a speed up for Condemn, which is that massive nice ability which, well, kind of stuns everything when you take Knight takes pawn at level 1 as well. So you can stun everything and you can get a 1 second movement speed increase for it, which is, I guess, good for chasing. It's good for catching up on the stuff, but I don't find it necessary for peeling, so I don't really pick that talent like ever. So I just don't find it necessary. But for these kind of situations, it is very nice. Like, gather up all the mercenaries and then blow all of them up. That's nice and nifty. Hello! Would you folks like to fight me? Because I am completely okay. Let's just blind this Sylvanas here, and of course Keldas is kind of out of position and there is no way I can completely stop that. But that Blessed Shield, Vala instant death. Yeah, that is how you do stuff on Johanna. Exactly how you do stuff on Johanna. Hello! I can interrupt that stuff. You know, he almost died as well, which is kind of hilarious. Push down all these things and so forth. Right, don't wanna push the keep on my own because our team is going elsewhere. I would like to kind of go for the temple, but if the team isn't coming, then yeah. Oh well. Oh well, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Right, Raynor is doing business. Can I save Raynor? I don't think I can save Raynor. I can blind these guys, and then I can hang around to try and take all the punishment for Raynor. But I don't think I can completely save Raynor. Well, that was a very good Phoenix though. And unfortunately we just got hit by everything and whatnot. And there is another blind, which didn't hit the Sylvanas, even though I hoped it would hit the Sylvanas, and we get the slug. So that is fantastic. Well, the 4-legged slug, and then we can get this their tank. That would be fantastic. Blind the Sylvanas again. Try to like put myself in such a position that I get like in such a position that they have to come through me to get to this squishier backline. Why not? But oh well. Butcher manages to finish off Lily, and then we can go for the temple because it is 2 versus 1, and well. We did lose a couple guys as well, but everybody is respawning slowly. So, what have you? In the end, nothing has been decided yet, which is kind of nice. Something I enjoyed about the Hero League games so far is that they are a little bit more about objectives. It's like people actually try to play the objectives instead of just like, well, going completely weirdo on the objectives. And I'm kind of dead here, so I'm just gonna peel out. At least he got the Sylvanas kill, but I just sorry Keldas. At this point I was like, oh, sorry, but I do have to go. That's just too many of them, and you stayed around for way too long. Like, could have run away a little bit earlier with me, basically. So I need health, I need mana, and then I can start heading away. But we have 2 guys dead, so there is no way I can go contest the temple when they are all there. I know that, so I am gonna apply pressure. As you can see, our bottom lane is kind of pushing towards the keep. It's kind of near there, and they have a massive minion wave like now coming up. So I'm gonna bolster our bottom lane push here, add some siege minions into it. That should hopefully apply a little bit of pressure over there, and then let's also grab this thing so we don't lose our stuff in mid lane. Okay, hello, I'm just gonna blind them, please run away. I'm gonna stun this guy, I'm gonna smack him around a little bit. But Lily does have a heal, and you actually didn't go for your heal, so yeah, nothing I can do about that. And also I missed my second blind. Butcher goes in, thankfully after the Lily's heal has already ended, so we can get down the General of Hell again, and get hit by the silence. That's okay, I can blind you, and everybody gets pulled into the flame strike, which is fantastic. And that is what Joanna's trade is all about. Hello, and I can chase all these guys around. Well, that's what the peeling is very, very awesome about. So yeah, as you saw there, I popped Joanna's trade to not be stunned by the boss's AoE, because I knew I couldn't get out of it, so I just popped the trade, ate the stun, and was completely okay. Now we have a very nice push going down this lane. It's like the siege minions are also coming in and whatnot. But yeah, I was between my team's damage dealers again and the enemy, you know, damage dealers there, and they basically, to get to our guys, they would have had to gone through me. It's like, okay, they chose to start like trying to run away or not go for the damage dealers of my team. Like they were trying to make that decisions, like going back and forth, and they stayed for so long that I was able to finish off that stuff. It's like that is interesting, and that is what I enjoy about this stuff. But oh well. And it is also what I enjoy about playing Warrior. And the positioning of this Rainer here is very, very questionable. He's standing exactly where the enemies will be coming in from once they come, like so. So yeah, so for anyone else who do this kind of stuff, think of that kind of positioning. It's like, don't ever stand, and I know I'm dead here, I'm just gonna hang around for the Butcher, I'm gonna blind stuff, and there is nothing I can do here. Except I have my indestructible, so I'm gonna hang around a little for longer, and we can secure a kill still. Fantastic. Not much I can do else. There is Sylvanas, I'm gonna blind Sylvanas just so she cannot smack me around, but that is very interesting. It's like, why would the Vala come in at like no HP? It's like, why would she even come back? And yeah, that kind of plays is why I said at least these early games, the first few ones, I just didn't see any difference between this and a Quake match. People kept doing the same silly things you do in Quake match as well, just for the funsies of it. And to see if you can get away with it, you know, that kind of stuff. Same way you do with definitely versus in co-op versus AI. It's like, can I get away with doing this? Anyways. The kind of positioning stuff is interesting, and then there is another little siege camp push, because by now we have basically taken down every single building in the enemy base except their core, and their core has taken a whole lot of damage. So, but yeah, let's just go and finish the game, because there is no way they can like finish the game in any quick time. They don't still have level 20 to, you know, answer our level 20. As in, they don't have level 20 talent, obviously. So we have a talent advantage at the moment, and for 6 more seconds we have a player advantage again as well, numbers advantage. But those phoenixes keep coming in at very strange locations. Like, you should put it at the back line, not at the very front of you. That's just how I feel about it. Anyway, everybody is dying, and we can hopefully grab up this kill without Keldas dying, but Keldas is dying, but the game is over. So thank you very, very much for watching, and I also show you guys how many points I got out of this game and whatnot, and there is the end scoreboard for your, well, viewing pleasure, I suppose. Yeah. So, got a little bit of rank points. Anyways, thank you very much for watching again. More Hero League will be coming kind of soon as I can turn the stuff into videos.